So let's open the... Okay, now. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? How is it? How is it? Let me see if it's centered, you know. Let me see how it is. Yeah, for me it's centered. Good? Okay, okay. So, hey Jackson. Not clear. Well, Munka S. University website. Oh yeah, we will be updating everything. But yeah, for today, this is a prototype lesson. So, for each slide that we're going to explain, okay, I will explain most of the things, and before jumping into the other slide, okay, I will stop for a couple of minutes. So if you have any questions about anything, you can ask, of course, regarding the slide that we've just, you know, watched and commented together, okay? So let's jump to the first step here. Now, we have this. You say, oh my God, what are those numbers? Classes all over again. Anyone have a pen I can borrow? Oh, guys, don't worry. This is going to be all registered in the vault and also uploaded on YouTube. So don't worry, guys. Don't worry. You will find everything in here. It's the most important thing is that I want you to pay attention. So also if you have any questions, you will be able to, okay? So this is the first topic about speed that we want to talk about with you, okay? Let me take, okay. So, stat modifier stages and how they work. So basically, these are all the values that you get when you get, for example, a turbo choreography, you know, +2 if there's a synergy. So what happens when you have your speed stat modified, okay? Do I need to know this for the exam, ma'am? Come on, guys, come on. This is the first. I will stop, and you will be able to do questions. If you are, if the questions are actually, you know, important and well related to what we're talking about, I would like you to tag me in the chat so I won't miss any of the questions. Okay, if that sounds good to you. I really hope that today we have a lot of people joining the Beginners Cup, because this is pretty important for beginners, but not only, you know, sometimes also a good, you know, refresh of information is always good in my opinion. So come on, guys, come on. So let's go here. What happens when, for example, your speed goes +1? Okay, let's take the example of Volerand, okay? So if Volerand is aerobic and he uses a wind move, let's say Feather Gatling on turn 1, okay, your speed will go to +1. Now, you will say, what does it mean, stat value times 1.5? Okay, this is actually the calc that you have to do if you want to know what is the exact value of your current speed when you get the buff. So let's say, for example, that we have a max speed Volerant, okay, which is 169. Let me open the calculator here for you guys. So we have this. So let's say that we have 169 is the max speed of Volerant, okay? What happens? If you want to see how speed your Volerant is after you get the first buff of the aerobic traits, okay? What happens? You have to just multiply it to 1.5, and there you go. This is the final speed after one buff of your max speed Volerant, for example. Sounds good? Just tell me if it's all clear for now. We're just, you know, we're explaining step by step. Okay, nice. Now you would say, and what is this other, you know, weird numbers here? Stat value times 3. divided by 2. Well, this is actually the same as the first one, but I would say that this one is a little bit more accurate, and this is the approximative one. So if you are, for example, into a battle, into a tourney, and you really need to calc that quickly, okay, the immediate one, I would suggest you to use the first one. This one is the approx one. This is the more precise, but usually people use the first one. Sorty wanted to make, yes, they're basically the same. They change little numbers. Yeah, it's just, you know, the approximation that is different, but basically is the same thing, okay? Sorty wanted to point out this because since this difference actually exists, okay, he wanted to point out that. Seems the same, but it's not, especially for the negative status. Oh, yeah. We will show you that actually there's a little difference, like Sorty said, especially in the negative status. So let's do the example on the opposite. Let's do the practice example first. So we have Valorant 169 speed, okay, and for example, your opponent brings in a rise, okay, with a demoralize, so you will get a -1, and what happens? So we have the calc again, we go to 169, and we multiply this to 0.666, right? And there you go. This is the final speed of the Valorant. But guys, you have to be careful about this because in the note here, you can see that Sorty pointed out how the rounding is working. So if the stat in this case, okay, for example, we have 112.554, okay, what happens? Since the value is more or equal to 0.5, right? This goes rounded up. So you have to calc this as 113. Now, tell me if this makes sense for you so far. And yeah, if you have questions for now, you can ask, guys. Yeah, I will stop a little bit. All clear? Okay. Is the graphic okay? I mean, you can see everything. Just a question. Yeah. Go, Shana. Sure. Is it for all stats? We're talking about speed, but yeah, we're talking about speed, but yeah, Sorty is replying to that. Basically, yes. Where's the bathroom, JT? Maybe we could get a general formula in here. Stat value. This is like the rough version of the lesson. We'll be doing also a more I would say a deeper lesson, but yeah, sure thing. Yeah, Sorty, you want to reply to I am R too? And I don't understand the speed minus calculation. Yeah, Rhino, what is not clear? So like I said, we can do that once again, all over again. So let's take always the example of Valorant, okay? A7, for example, at -5. Nope, it's not like that. Wait, we're arriving on this point. Yeah, I was starting from here. To test, goddamn. No test, guys, no test. With the status value, yes, there's an increment, exactly. No, you're not stupid, Rhino, no. Actually, I didn't understand what you meant, but yeah, you can see that there's an increment. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. And also here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yes. No, don't worry, there's a pattern, actually. Yeah, this is actually how it works. Yeah, it starts at 3. It's okay. No, don't worry. And I think that's Sorry, you're replying to I am Arts. I'll sit next to Toki. Yeah, yeah. People copy. People copy. Okay, so I want to be sure that also I am art was he asked about the formula. Erpelino is not nice to me. Monka D, guys. Monka D. Let me get back to the chat because this I want this to be an, of course, interactive lesson. It's not just like me talking and stop. So I have a okay, no, JT, the bathroom, Monka D. Actually, I got what you wanted. I mean, yes, it's correct. Always following. Hey, stabile Glatze. Hello. Just in time for the lesson, guys. Glatze always late in the lessons. Okay, nice. Hello, hello. Okay, okay. So for everybody is good. I want to finish this because it's the best example. So let's get back here. So we had, like I said, 169 per 0.666. It's we have to round it up because the game will round up this value to 113. Like we can read the note here. We can read the notes. So if the value is 0.5 equal or above this, okay, it will be rounded up to 1. If it is 0.4 less, okay, it will be 0. So since this value is 0.5, okay, this will be 113, okay? So when you'll be, you know, calculating, oh my god, how fast is my Valorant now? You will have to do this. And okay, I got demoralized. Hello, hello, Ryzen. I got demoralized by the rise of my opponent. My Valorant now is -1. How speedy it is. There you go. You calc by this. And like I said, guys, this is basically the same formula. This one is the approx one, but the second one is the more precise. But you know, when you really are I would say, yeah, in a hurry, let's say that, it is better to use the first one. Also because there is an interesting thing here that I wanted to point out, guys, is that, for example, do you say why 666 and not 66? This is very important. You know why? I will tell you, because a lot of people are just doing this calc approx to 0.66. But what happens if we do 169 per times 0.66? The number changed. It's like one less value. So you see the difference here. We lose a point. We are definitely lose a point. And so, guys, since one single point may change the battle, yeah, this is magic. This is Sorty, guys. Please, I want a people clap to Sorty. This is people clap. Yes, guys, we lost a freaking point. So imagine going back to the rounds here. This is going to both be rounded up because it's a 0.5, right? So this is going to be 112 and this is going to be 113, right? But what happens when you're going to do the calcs on the prior moves, that we're going to see that later, after, is always in this lesson today, but later on with the slides. What happens? So guys, it's very important to use the last single value here. Because, yeah, I've seen some guides around that people were just doing 0.66, but this is not accurate. Because if you do that, you will going to miss one single point. You miss 1 point of value on the speed. Sounds good? Because this only works, this is only for this particular. For this one, it doesn't change a lot. It doesn't change a lot. In fact, you can see here the third, here is 2, 2, 2, and here are 3. Exactly, exactly. If the approximation is pretty okay, you know, less than 1 point, for example, half a point, is good. But if you lose a whole single point of value, you have to put the third number, actually. Yeah. Slide in her DMs. Oh yeah, guys, we're going to put this, well, what Sorty made today, into our Discord. Yeah, don't worry. And there's a question for Shana. Yeah, sure, darling. So, how do traits like Last Rush relate with this calculation? Is it a flat 50%, so we assume 1.5 on current stat value, or is it just adds up a stage? Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Sordy, for that. Yeah, guys. Yeah, Sordy is foo. Yeah, yeah. Any other questions? So guys, basically, before we go to the second slide, I want to know if everything is good here. Don't worry if you don't have to do screenshots and stuff. You will find this everything on the Discord, okay? So don't worry, you will be able to use them whenever you need them, and also to rewatch it. So if you have any other questions, feel free to ask, guys. Let's go, let's go. I mean, me, but Sordy will be answering you better than that. Yeah, better than me, actually. And I'll be drinking in the meantime. But yeah, if anything is not that clear, you can ask also like 10 times. It's good. Away from Toki. Can you get mother plus 5 minus 5? I believe the answer is no. Exactly. Okay, yeah. Okay, we can jump onto the other thing. So, just to sum up again. So, this is basically the approx formula that you should use when especially you're doing battling. This is the approx one. Be careful not to skip. If there is the third number in after the point here, you really have to add it, because like I showed you here, in this particular cases, you can see a whole point of difference between the stats. So those are very important, okay? And remember the round here, it always goes to 1 if it's equal or above 0.5, and if it's equal or below 0.4, it will be 0, okay? I have a question. Yes, also too, darling. Yes. Increased by Last Rush. Well, actually, if you heat up, you're not attacking, so you will see the buff actually also on the next turn. Okay, okay. I know what you mean there. Okay, yeah, I was reading the question like a couple of times, but okay. Yeah, there you go. but more like 1 in total, because I think you always need 2. If there's tuba choreography goes before HKS user, the boost counts +2 in the same turn. Yes, for HKS, yes. For HKS, yes. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, guys. Yeah, Sordy is the mathematician. So, in case I miss anything, we're both here. Okay, so if everything is clear now, the speed changes are applied on the moment, but the order is decided on the start of the turn. I will go to the second one, okay? If there are no other questions, because we have a lot of things to talk about. Oh well. He enjoys those kind of things. Yep, good to go. Okay, yeah, give me guys some other okie dokie, and we can go on. He enjoys calcs. Well, yeah, exactly, like Reiner says. I'm on a meeting to know. You said on voice, sorry. Oh, it's okay. Guys, can anybody reply to Kazar in the chat? Okay, so let's go to the other one. This is pretty simple, okay? The previous thing was, so this is pretty, you know, most of you will know this, so I will just explain that very quickly. Yeah, he's a musician, but he enjoys math. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Reiner, for that. Okay, so this is actually now we talk about a little bit of priorities, okay? So I believe that everybody knows how this works, okay? But we can do that a little bit, you know, into details, okay? You know, there are some people that probably are not that used to that kind of things. So let's start from the very low priority here. So the minus here means that this will go last no matter what. Okay, original music for stream when Monkadi. I actually went through the priors with the boys. We can skip it. It's okay, don't worry. We will be quick on that. Yeah, we have time. Yeah, for sure. It's okay. Yeah, I know you're joking. So guys, as a very good example of this, I would say that a strangle is the best example for, you know, talking about very low priority move. So this is the slowest move in the game. Okay, now I don't want to talk about the Deceit Aura because there is a topic in the next slides that we talk about the Deceit Aura. Okay, so for now we just talk about, you know, the topics like it is into normal speed. After we'll be talking into the Deceit Aura. What if it to very low prio happen? What do you mean? Oh, if both are pressing the low prio move, yes, you have to see the arrow. Yeah, you have to see the arrow. So the player that has the arrow will go first. Okay, so the arrow is, you know, the yellow thing that you have on your name, basically when you're into a battle. So yeah, usually if you are blue, you will start with the arrow. If you're orange, you won't have the arrow on turn 1, but the arrow swaps when there is a speed type. And now I don't want to go too much in that topic because it's not that, but yeah, when the same priority and of course wait, same speed also, because before the arrow you have to see the speed first, guys. You have to see the speed. So for example, let's say that 2 Calabis are using strangle. Okay, so what happens here? My Calabis is strangling your Calabis and vice versa. So if our Calabises have the same speed, okay, we will see the arrow and the player with the arrow will go first and the other one will go second, okay? In case your Calabis is slower than mine, I will go before yours, of course, even we are using the same move, of course, and vice versa, okay? Does it make sense for you, Aymart? Is it all clear? And another question, Deceit Aura. After that, Erpelino, if you guys can hold the Deceit Aura questions, we're going, yeah. if you can hold them, because we have a whole topic on the seed aura. Okay, guys? Yeah, I will drink a bit in the meantime. Erpelino, people note that question, if you can, so you can put it later, okay? Yeah, because we have a whole topic about the seed aura, since it's very important for the speed topic for today. So yeah. Question: can I have this PowerPoint really alone because I cannot stay in the stream a lot? Yes, sure. We're going to upload this onto the Discord, so don't worry. Yeah. We were trying, this lesson for the first time, but yeah, everything you will find on the Discord. Yes. Oh, you said the comment too. Nice. What is it? The comment? Sorry, I missed it. You can put that in the chat. Or YouTube, yeah. Mrs. Teacher, can I eat my ponce, bro? Yes, Gladze, you can. Okay, but don't make noise. Don't make too much noise. So, guys, let's go to the second here. We got the low priority speed value. Talking about the first one before closing this topic, I don't think there are any questions. I would like just to say that if I'm not mistaken, guys, and you can correct your teacher if you like, of course, because this is always, well, your teacher. I feel so bad. I'm just, yeah. Strangle, I believe, is the only move, if I'm not mistaken, but I might actually, there are some Tems that actually I've never seen on the battle and something, so I might not think about those, but yeah, I believe Strangle is the best example, and I think it's probably the only move, but okay. This is pretty common because we have a lot of moves with low priority. So here, speed stat value will be times 0.5, okay? So going back, okay, Valorant doesn't have any low prior move, or at least he's not a user of that. But if Valorant had them, okay, Valorant had them, and we were playing, let's always talk about the max speed Valorant. So if we wanted to know how speedy our move would be, we just do 169 times 0.5, and we will know that it's basically the half, of course. We can also do divided by 2, basically. But yeah, so it will be 84.5, okay? So this will be the speed in case our max speed Valorant will use a low prior move, okay? People note, so 84.5 means that I'm not going too deep into the thing, but for example, let's talk about Naga, which speed is basically 81. We will still be faster, for example, talking about speed, okay, not the seed aura, talking about speed, because we know that, 84.5 is still faster. Or let's talk about Yowler, right? We still be faster than a Yowler, but I don't want to go too specific, okay? Just as an example, just as a rough example. Yeah, question. How many moves have ultra high prio? This one, this one. I believe it's only the cage, but we can go on that when we'll be, facing all those. Yeah, we just a couple of minutes for each one. Anybody has questions about low priority? We have some examples of low priority. There is clinch. We have metabolize. We have. Come on, give me some more examples, guys. Yeah, because I haven't people noting this, Yeah, side surge, yeah, that's good. Yeah, blizzard, clinch, yes. What else? One prio. Oh, I use a lot of one prio moves. Monka S. Oh, yeah, double edge, that's good. Also, all of these moves, you will, if you want to see, also relax. Also Stonewall, guys. Stonewall is one prio. It's very important, guys. Especially when you have to use it. You want to know when it will go. Narco hit. Yeah, good job, guys. Yes. So we got the point, okay? We got the point. Sorry if I missed some questions here, guys. Thank you, Sordy, for catching that up. So, if there are not more questions, this is pretty easy, guys. It's a pretty easy topic. We can jump into the normal prio, which is like basically the majority of the moves we have in Temtem so far, okay? So, normal prio is basically the normal speed. So, it is pretty easy. You can check your speed in game. Also, if you actually don't remember it properly or you're testing a new team and stuff, so you just see how speedy your Tem is and you will know how fast your move will go. I don't think we have to talk about this too much. Of course, like we said previously, don't forget about also this. Wait, sorry. Also this, for example, if you have, you know, some buffs or debuffs, you also have to, you know, calc the value of your speed first, and then you will apply the prio. Don't forget about that, guys. You first calc your speed based on if you have buffs or debuff, and then you will just have to do this calculation, okay? Makes sense? We're on the normal prio. If you have any questions about this so far, you can go. Don't ask questions on the next 3 topics for now, only for the one we reached. And I will drink in the meantime. What is the value of low prio? It's actually below 0.5. I believe that, yes. I believe that yes. It's basically, I wouldn't say near to 0, but probably it is. Yeah, not 0 because you will actually, I think you will, I don't know how to say that in English, but it's close to 0. Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense, makes sense. No. It's basically close to 0, I would say. So it's like no matter what, that will go last. No calc on that move, on that speed for that move. Yeah. Could outspeed a stun wall? Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, without the seed aura? That's an interesting question, actually. But I believe the answer is not. Yeah. It's like, you know, this low prio means, like, I'm not saying that it's ignoring speed, only if, you know, if it's, like I said, both teams are using the same move, the same prio, then it will check the speed, of course, and the arrow, but copying from the wiki, Monka S. JT is cheating, but yeah. No good, guys, people know. JT out of class, Monka S. Yeah, basically this is the same as that. This is same as that, but the opposite. They don't have calcs to do. For now, of course, guys. For now, it's like that. So we don't know if in Sipanku we'll see changes, okay? I want you to keep this in mind, guys. For now, this is what we know, okay? This is what we know now. But things might change in Sipanku, okay? So for now, these are all the calcs that people know, people have done so far. So if somebody's telling bad words, I will hand to the battlefield. Monka S. Okay, so I don't think we have any other questions for now, so we'll jump quickly into the high priority. You know, yeah, you just have to multiply your speed after you've calced, of course, like I said previously, times 1.5. And let's say the most common things here would be, let's say, what do we have here as 3 prio? We have HKS, we have crystal spikes, we have the plague. What else, guys? Come on. We have Quetzal with synergy. It's very important, guys, since it's a very, very common. Quetzal with synergy, tornado, that's true. A quarter whirlwind from Yukama, and also from Platimus, right? Energy manip, that's good. Wreck with synergy. Finbeat. Oh, it's cute, Finbeat. Yeah, water cutting lily. Guys, yes. So we have, like, this is the majority of moves, but we also have a lot of high priority move. I don't think we have to talk about this too much. Like you said, you've mentioned a lot of moves. There are some more, I believe. Okay. Yeah, for the whirlwind, yeah. So this is pretty easy, I would say. If you want to know how speedy you will be with your prior move, you just multiply your speed to 1.5. That's I think there's nothing to ask about. But if you have questions, guys, feel free. If everything is good, I'll wait like some seconds, I think. We can jump onto the very high priority move. We have some moves with this, especially with the synergies. For example, okay, Ninja Jutsu is very high priority move. Crystal Dust with the Wind synergy is a very high priority move. Yeah. Turbo, like Sorty says. What else? What else, guys? Now, I am just thinking, because I don't have a lot of things that are jumping to my mind, but yeah, you know, staying there. Pack should. Yeah. Crystal Dust with synergy, like I said. Protesters, yes, darling. What else? What else? Let me think. Let me think. Oh, true. No, wait. Sacrifice. Oh, wait. If I'm not mistaken, it's 3. Yeah, it's 3 prior. Yeah. I was checking, but yeah, I was pretty sure that Sac is 3 prior. Yeah. Yeah, sacrifice is 3 prior. Normal is a high priority. When you sack, you have to, you know, multiply your speed to 1.5. Yeah, reverse everything when Naga comes around the corner. Yeah, Bennett. Yeah, like I said, we're going to talk about the seed aura after, because we have a full topic on that. By the way, welcome in. Well, you don't actually need this kind of things, but thank you for joining, darling. Ripta, oh, okay. Is everything good? Yeah, I don't think we have a lot of very high priority moves here, but I think it's still, you know, you have to take into consideration, because like I said, yeah, Ninja Jutsu is pretty important. What pickpocket is a very high prio. Monka ass. I will go back to the 3 we took. Okay. Big drama, Monka D. Okay, and now we have the ultra high priority move. Like, I don't remember who was asking about that, but I believe that the only move that we have like that is the cage. Now, if anybody is thinking about something else rather than cage, but I think cage is the only move that we have for now, you know, before Sipanko. Oh, untangle. Yes, you are right. Well, Monka ass. But yeah, that's true. So cage and untangle are this, like the previous one, the very low priority, they don't have actually calc. They will go before no matter what. You just do, if you do a speed tie with your opponent that is, you know, your opponent cages or untangles and you untangle, if you have the same speed on your Thames, you will see the arrow, okay? Just that, no calcs on this. Sounds good? Now, if you have any questions about all the things here we talked about so far, you can ask them now. I'm not in calcs too much, but this is pretty useful also for the, you know, I wouldn't say for the long future, but also for you to realize actually what happens during the battle with the moves, with the buffs, debuffs, and stuff. Okay, so if everything is good, we can go to the other slide. Okay. You need the calcs to play better with Osukai. Monka ass, Reiner. Monka ass. If you play Osukai, you don't need to calc. Because anyways, Bennett. Okay, so let's go to the other one. So now this is a nice magic number section here, I would say. Made, well, everything was made by Sordy actually. but we're talking about numbers now in a little bit more specific way and by examples actually. Now guys, these are basically the most common numbers that, you know, we can see, we can take as how to say that, as point to build things, and we have to take care of, we have to consider. Okay, so yeah, these are points that we have to take in consideration if we want to build something, if we want to go faster than something, and so on. Okay, now, well, let's start from the first point. Okay, let's start from the first point, if that's good, guys. Hello, Ripper. Are you still here? I hope so. Okay, okay. Thank you, Sarah. Okay, okay, good. So, the first value that you want to take here is the 170. Okay, just captivated. Oh, okay, okay, nice, nice. I'm really happy that you're enjoying this, and I hope it will be. We hope actually that it will be useful. So 170. Of course, already says why, guys. Why 170? It's actually because the max speed of a sconch, which is basically 50 SV plus max TV, so max speed sconch, is this value. And if we want to see, you know, the nice combos, synergy with Quetzal, okay, for example, in this meta, you want to go P-Jab before the Quetzal synergy. You'll have to go, so you will lower the defense of your opponent, Tem, and then you hit with Quetzal very hard, and you might get a KO, for example. So you have to keep in mind to set your Quetzal user. It can be the fish, it can be a Capretta, it can be a Raiken. Okay, I'll say Raiken then Capretta, it's okay. Now people will say, no, don't say Raiken. Capretta before Raiken. Okay, but I said fish before that, so. Speed to 130. So, back to what we did with the priority moves. Okay. We just do the calc, which is, this is the, not the approx one, but this is the precise one. We saw that into the early slides. You will have the speed of 170, okay? So it's actually equal to this. So you have to keep this number in mind. So your P-Jab will go before the Quetzal. Okay? Scuffed Capretta. Yes. Yes. Now, this is just, you know, the example of max speed sconch. Okay? If you want to be speedy, greedy, and deadly on that point. Okay? Now, we're still talking about this. If you have questions now, go for that. We're talking about the example of don't run with Capretta. No, actually is actually better with a fish. Fish is better. Temtem teacher. Thank you, Ripper. We're trying our first, you know, well, prototype schoolhouse lesson. So we want to gather some feedbacks, and because we're working on this for Sipanku. So yeah. So guys, yeah, if you have any questions about this first topic, you can go on. Why would someone want to go Quetzal before P-Jab? No, you have to go with P-Jab before Quetzal. Yes. That doesn't make sense, yeah. My homies play Capire. Nice. Capretta is love, guys. Yeah. So actually depends on the rules, but usually if you want to run it as elite, it's very important that your P-Jab goes before the Quetzal. So yeah. Nowadays, we see more move flank than sconch in the ladder. At least, you know, around my TMR, I see more move flank than sconches. If your temp speeds are the same, which goes first? The P-Jab of the Quetzal? Oh, it depends. It depends on where your temp is, on his position. So the temp on your right will go before the one on your left, if I don't recall it wrong. Correct me, sorry if I'm wrong. It's just like the order of Camo and Kinu, that you have to be careful to put to let Camo trigger before Kinu triggers. So your Camo will erase the buff from Kinu. Yeah, it depends on the position of your temps, I believe. If they're speed tying. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sordy. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I might be wrong. Wait, left. Oh, well, it depends on if you're mirroring. Oh my. So you have to pick Yowler first and then the... Okay, if we talk about the draft... You have to pick... Yeah, Reiner. People know that. You remember that. Yeah. You have to pick the Yowler first and then you have to put the Kinu. So Chamomile will trigger first and then you got the Protector buff buffing the Yowler. I will let Sordy answer this because I don't wanna give you false answers. Okay, yeah. Okay. So, like I said, yeah, the one on your right actually, you know, when you have your screen of battle, the one on your right will go before and then the one on your left. Yes. The left if we're talking about the draft, actually. I don't know how to explain this. I don't have any screen now for this, but yeah, we can implement that. Okay, by the way, Sordy is checking just to be sure. Yeah, Sordy is checking in the meantime because we want to be sure on this question. So we don't want to give you wrong answers, okay? But that was a very good question. It should be... Yeah, it depends on the... But if that works like Yowler Kinu, you have to pick Yowler first and then you have to go Kinu. Because if you do the opposite, you will trigger the Kinu first and then the Camo. We tried that once, Reiner. Do you remember that? The problem is that probably you're talking about left and we're talking about the same side. Yeah, that's true, but that's actually the order of triggers. So it's basically the order of the things that happen on the side of your field. But yeah, Sordy is checking. So wait, who made the quest? Okay, so Ripto. Sordy will check in the bag because we want to be sure about that. We'll keep this question suspended for now because I don't want to give you wrong answers. So we'll go on here for now, and when we'll have the correct answer, but I believe is like we said, we will confirm that 100%. Okay? Is even speed break point for you? What do you mean, Turby? By the way, hello. It's left hand first. Oh, okay, good. Okay, thank you, Reiner. So yes, we have the tester here. Thank you, Reiner, for that. So yes, it is not like the item trigger. So it's basically the opposite, I would say. But let's not talk about the trigger of the items for now. Yeah, left goes first. Yeah. Then right. Okay. So Ripto, we can confirm this. So if they have the same speed, you have to position them well. So Pijab will go before the Quetzal. Thank you, guys. You see that? People know and people clap. Okay, so I don't know what Turby wanted to say is the new 131 speed break point. Okay, let's go on the 140 and then we go on this, okay? We will go on that. Okay, yeah. Say thank you to everyone. Yeah, before talking about this, I wanna read the Turby here. Because you want to be faster than most aggros, and 140 outspeed all 131, 132, 133 things, and you are faster than slow Gaialis. So now I see a lot of people being 140, 145 speed. Yeah, but that's specific. Okay, so you're talking about, you know, most common things. Sordy just wanted to talk about, you know, the basic number, why, you know, to actually explain it why 131 is not a break point. This is not a break point. It's just to explain why these numbers actually. But yeah, that's actually a good point, guys. To be wanting to point out that actually now people are going faster and faster, but I will leave this when we reach this point. Let's talk about a little bit 114, but why? It's because it's the minimum speed value that is used to high priority techniques, to outspeed Sconch's normal priority technique. So basically, getting back to what we said, we can say that 114 is the minimum to outspeed with high priority techniques, okay? Like we said before. The Sconch normal priority techniques with the max speed, like we said before. Tubi's talking about speed creep, but this lesson is more about how it should work in theory. Yeah. We're talking about theory, yeah. Don't worry, Tubi. That was a good point. I want people to interact and also feel things. Yeah, absolutely. We really need feedbacks and stuff. This is the first, rough one that we're doing. So, absolutely. Yeah, that's good. So, this is pretty nothing, nothing to not too much to talk about, actually. This is just another point to say, if you want to outspeed normal priority techniques from Sconch, for example, Oshidashi, okay, or suplex, you want to be faster, you have to be at least 114 with, of course, high priority technique, okay, to outspeed normal priority Sconch's technique, okay? Nothing special. It's just another, okay, let's call it breakpoint, just, because we're considering still the Sconch max speed. So we're basically talking about, the max speed Sconch. So this is another point that you have to take in consideration, okay? Let's go on the third one, sorry. 195, it's another very, I wouldn't say a break point. This is actually the maximum speed available in the game so far, guys. This is the max value you can have on a Tem for going fast as freak, okay? Nothing really important, but this is pretty, it's a curious number because it's not usual to see max speed Gaialis or max speed Yukama, but still, if you are against a very fast team, you might take this number into consideration, especially if you're facing it, okay? So, 195 is the maximum speed available for the game for now. And yeah, this number can be reached only by these 3 Tems, okay? So only these 3 Tems for now can reach the maximum speed in the game, okay? Okay. Nice notes. Because guys, why? Because these 3 Tems are the fastest Tems in the game for now. But we'll see probably more, of course, in Sipanku, okay? Let's jump. Now we can talk about the 131 that we were taking into consideration as a breaking point. That actually, yeah, Tubi said that now the number is raising a bit, but it's not. This is actually the number that was the minimum where you could with high priority move, you could outspeed Yukama with normal priority techniques. For example, if you are plaguing with a Wolfie, this is like, the most common example, I would say. If you are 131 with a Wolfie, you will outspeed a water cannon from Yukama, okay? Of course, you will never be able to outspeed a whirlwind because that's a high prio, so this is not possible. But you can outspeed a water cannon, okay? But I want to go back to what Tubi said, that now this number is being speed creeped actually lately. With people going 140, 42, 43. So this is just, the base number to take in consideration to outspeed this. But yeah, people are just speed creeping at the moment. Takuma made up memories. Old players prefer 80 speed. Yes, that's, talking about this, we can say that actually 118 speed on the Grandpa, if he uses Hypno, he can outspeed a 140 slow Gaialis, Okay, so, you know, that's just a notice. That was actually good, but, you know, just another notice. Now, last here we have a note. That's the speed creep. Speed creeping means that you are investing to 2 to 4 points. Let's say, let's keep this range, okay, over the extra values. So now we're going, Turbi was saying 140, 141, 142. The speed creep on this value has just reached a massive increasement, I would say. So it's not just 4 points. But yeah, usually, for example, when you say, let's start from this. Let's not talk about the 140, but people say, oh, okay, so people are going 131. I want to be faster than you. What happens? I'll go 132 or even 133. So if you want to outspeed me, you have to go 2 points more. And what happened? Oh, you're outspeeding mine now. I will go 135, 136. Oh, no, you're... And yeah, that's speed creeping, okay? This is basically the explanation, the rough explanation of speed creeping. This can go like basically, you know, forever, but else I don't know if people will go too fast thinking. Now, before going to the other things, these are just examples of some, I would say, yeah, magical numbers. But yeah, now with the questions. Go on, go on. Lul. After 2 months, I have Ronin spreads. 500, 500. All clear on my side. Okay, Shana, thank you for that. Sounds good? Okay, nice. Guys, I'm so happy. You know, this is just, like I said, it's the first try we're doing. But, okay, we can jump into the other thing. There you go, guys. Now we have an Erpelino. After we finish this, this topic, you can go with all the questions about Deceit Aura, okay? Now we talk about Deceit Aura. I'm not saying forget what we said so far, but keep everything in mind, because everything will be, well, reversed. For people who don't know what Deceit Aura is, let's read. It's the Nagaise Strait that is the only Tem with a strait for now. I don't know if we'll see this in Seppanku, if this will be, you know, changed, modified, nerfed. We still don't know that. But, yeah, hype, Turvy. So, Deceit Aura is the speed and technique, says that basically speed and technique priorities order is inverted as long as the Temtem is on the battlefield. But, we have to comment this a little bit, because, so... it is basically the same as Trick Room for Pokemon. So if we have some Pokemon players, okay, we will know that. You can have this BDS player with... Stop it, please don't go on. Okay, I was reading, Monka S. So, what happens here? It says that the order is inverted as long as the Temtem is on the battlefield. But, guys. Can I now pose the question? Yes. If you wanted me to go on, or you just pose the question. Okay, let's pose the question first, and then we go on with the value magic numbers. Yes, sure. In the Deceit Aura, if both teams have the same speed value, does the player with the arrows outspeed the other one? Yes. Arrow always goes first. The arrows are not inverted. Yes. It's the only thing that is not inverted. Yeah. Absolutely. I also, when I started playing Deceit Aura, I didn't know that, but then I learned, and then I said, okay, so this is how it works, so yeah. So even under Deceit Aura, guys, remember, the same speed, if you have the same speed on the battlefield, does the trait still work that turn or not? So this was the first point I wanted to talk about, Toki. That's a good question. This is still in the description. So, if, for example, you have Naga Golder and you press T-Ink with a Golder and you switch out Naga, Golder will still go first because Deceit Aura will apply for the whole turn, and then after you leave with Naga and you bring something else in the battlefield, if Naga was, of course, the Deceit Aura Tem, okay, putting the Deceit Aura on the battlefield, the turn after that, there will be no Deceit Aura. But for the current turn, all the order is inverted because it sees that at the beginning of the turn. So at the beginning of the turn, Naga was there. So if you switch Naga out, okay, the Seed Aura will still be applied for the entire turn. After that, if you switch that out, normal speed are going back, okay? And same, guys, same is the opposite. For example, let's say that I have Golder and Volorand, okay? I want to switch Naga into Volorand. Let's say that probably my opponent is not going to Nox Bomb the Volorand. I am pretty safe into switching the Naga there. So I bring Naga into Volorand and I press T-Ink with the Golder. Golder will go as last because even if I switch Naga in the battlefield, still the speed checks at the beginning of the turn. And at the beginning of the turn, Naga was not on the battlefield yet. So the Deceit Aura will apply from the turn after that, okay? Makes sense? So it's the same if I switch Naga out or Naga in. If I switch Naga out, Deceit Aura will be applied for the current turn. If I switch Naga in, normal speed will be applied and Deceit Aura on the turn after, okay? Just things are inverted. Now, tell me if everything is clear, and if you don't understand, I can repeat that again. Don't worry, guys. I want everybody to understand that. What is this nice music? Oh, it's very cute, guys. It's very cute. Monka S. Oh, thank you for that. Oh no, I played Naga wrong. What? Monka S? So, can we jump to the numbers? If you have some other questions about the Seed Aura, feel free to ask now, guys. Yeah, feel free to ask. I think we haven't missed anything. You know, we said how it works when Naga switches in and out. We described the Seed Aura, how it works. I think I'll weigh the numbers, questions. Okay, nice. So, let's start. Okay, no. Before, hey, J Dragon, hello. So, before going on the numbers, I have one last point that I want to, to point out. Actually, it's since when we watched all the priorities here. Let's go back to the priorities. We talk about the Seed Aura, okay? So let's talk about the Seed Aura. Let's check them very quickly, but with Aura Online now, because I wanted to do that previously, but I think it's good because now we are talking about DA. So what happens that this, guys, remember, this is very important thing, and I don't want to, probably I might sound like really, but I found out this not too many months ago, I would say. Let's talk about Strangle under Deceit Aura. Strangle, guys, will go, if we have Deceit Aura on the battlefield, Strangle will go before you even switch out a Tem. So be careful with that, because let's take the example of Calabis strangling Golder. Okay, let's say that. So I want to strangle Calabis. I want to strangle Golder with Calabis. If I am, reading a switch out, for example, on the Golder, or I say no, I think that Golder is staying. I want to strangle the Golder. What happens if I strangle the Golder and then the Golder leaves? I will lose. Let's say that I will lose a little bit of tempo there, because Golder will switch after the Strangle. It means that on the next turn, I will have Calabis exhausted, okay? But the new Tem that came in from Golder will be able to attack, because the Golder is in the back strangled, and actually our opponent doesn't care. So guys, this is very important, guys. Strangle under the Deceit Aura goes before the switches. And hello, Mizard, hello. Welcome in. So, this was not very obvious, and I think this is a very interesting thing to say. So everything is good so far. If you have any questions about this, ask, because it's a very, very important point. Remember, Strangle goes before even the switches under Aura, okay? And then we'll have, yeah, and now this is like, so this will go, just, everything is inverted, right? Everything will go inverted. So what happens? What happens? We have the low priority moves, which are inverted here, which are like pretty, well, we have to do the opposite calc on the Deceit Aura. Then we have the normal. Then we have this that would be like this one, okay? Everything is inverted, guys. Everything is inverted. Pretty sure of the answer, but the numbers stay the same, right? Yes, yes. The numbers stay the same. Exactly, exactly. You have to do the calcs, and then of course the fastest will be the last, actually. Yeah. So yeah, you keep this, but you just have to keep in mind that after the calc you have to apply the Deceit Aura, okay? And this one, guys, this is the last. Talk about Cage. Cage will be the very last thing happening on the battlefield when Aura is on. So guys, don't forget about that. For example, if you have a Golder on the battlefield and you have, let's talk about Mashuk. You have Mashuk and Golder and you want to cage a Nagaise from your opponent. Remember that Cage goes last. So if you want to cage your opponent's Naga, he will probably be switching it out to not get a Tink in the face from Golder. So caging with Naga, caging Naga to hit him in the face with the Deceit Aura is not the best play, okay? Yes, you're sorry. What happens? So in this case, Cage is not the winning play, guys. In this case, Cage is not the winning play. What happens? I missed a bit, but Cage is... Yeah. In this case, it's not, guys. In this case, it's not. Okay? So, if you have any other questions about Prios and the Deceit Aura traits, we can go on them. Or we can start talking about numbers, because we're almost done with this nice little lesson we had today. Oh, Mesa, thank you for the Prime. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You cannot see me now, but big kiss to you. Thank you. Thank you. So much appreciated. Thank you. So kind from you. Welcome in. You got the Oshik egg now. Thank you so much, Mesa. And guys, don't forget, Mesa that you just joined some minutes ago, and for the others, we're going to put this, there's already the comment that's already put, but you can also find that on Discord, okay? All the slides, everything. Now, like I said, this is the first lesson we're taking, but so we can, gather feedbacks and stuff. We made this together today, so... to start things and see how they go. But yeah, for the what have I done? But yeah, for the next, also in in Sepanku, the project is pretty big. So thank you, and thank you again, Mizet, for the Prime. Okay, if there are no other questions, we can jump to the first magic number here. We have 81. What is this 81? This is the minimum speed value from the only time in the game that has a Deceit Aura, which is Nagaise, okay? I will update it with more speed break points, like Turby suggested. Oh, okay, nice, okay. Yeah, sounds good. Thank you, Turby, for that. Thank you. Sorry, I missed it. But yeah, guys, all feedbacks also in the chat, in private, are so much appreciated. Thank you, Turby, so much. Only Theoric, that's not a problem to stay like this. Okay, thank you. So yeah, guys, let's talk about this 81. So, since it is pretty weird sometimes, people say, oh, 81, it seems to be pretty high speed for being a Naga. Well, this is basically the minimum speed that can have a Naga, because, despite the trait, Naga is not a Golder. He's not slow, very slow, I would say. So, 81, I mean, Naga cannot go below 81. So, if you want to outspeed Naga, you have to take in consideration 81. Oh, of course, well, this is not written here, but saying that it's the minimum speed value, it means that it's 81, it's because your Nagaise, it's 1 SV in speed, okay? So 1 SV Naga will be 81 base speed. Sounds good? Sounds good. So, all the things... For example, now we are not talking about the Grumper, for example, but it's like the most common example that we can do to talk about how to outspeed Naga. So Grumper, we usually see the 39, which is the minimum value for Grumper to outspeed Naga with 80 speed. So 80 speed Grumper, which is 39 SV in speed, is outspeeding Naga under the A. Okay, so that's why, you know, some people, where most of people know that, but there are some people that actually don't know this. We have a lot of new people joining every day, so I want to be, you know, clear. I want to give them a lot of information. So 39 is the minimum value that you can get, that you can, you know, put on the Grumpy to make him outspeed Naga. So it's 80 speed and he will outspeed that, okay? If you go below that, you will go to like, you will lose 1 point on speed, but that's not needed actually, because you still don't want to go like a freaking Gouldy. There's no need to. You just need the minimum for outspeeding Naga, okay? Just that. The rest is not important. If we talk about, you know, the speed of the Grumpy. Of course, we've seen also Grumpy. Grumpy's down there. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's down after. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I am forgetting things. Monka D, sorry. Oh yeah, it's just, you know, we can talk about that later too. Let's talk about the 30. Oh, it's down to... Guys, can anybody Monka S? Guys, can anybody Monka S here? Oh yeah, I was not like that. Nah, it's okay. Yeah, there you go. Imagine reading this, ignoring that, and then just, okay, it's good. Yeah, I didn't see it either. Oh yeah, you see that because you were focused on that. So yeah, just what we said, guys. 39 SP on Grumper. Why? Because it's the maximum speed SV value to outspeed Naga in DA. It's equal to 80 speed value. Okay, we just talked about that. So, actually we went on this. But, and last but not least, we have the 1 SV Calabis. Why? Because actually, it's the minimum speed SV value to outspeed the 7 SV Naga's priority techniques, low priority and adjusted aura. The most common one is, you can write them to me, it begins with P, it's 2 words, P and S. Let's go, guys, you got that. You got that. PS. PS. Yes, PS. Let's go. Come on, come on. Shana, come on. What is the most common, I would say, technique? I haven't studied. Oh, no. No, Paduk, you cannot answer. Nah, I want some, like, Toki. Yeah, I am checking if you are... I'm checking, guys, if you are... if you're paying attention. I haven't studied. Okay, it's Psy Surge. Okay, it's Psy Surge. So... It's just, and you know, just to take an example. It's okay, yeah. We're talking about the 1 speed Calabis here, confrontation with the, why the 1 speed is needed. And we're saying that is actually outspeeding the 7 SV Naga low prio. For example, the Psy Surge, okay? Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Also Lullaby, and well, this is like the general moveset on Naga is like Lullaby or Psy Surge. Then we have Madness Buff, Beta Burst, and Naga Fury. I guess I need to start using my 1 SV Naga. Oh, it also has Strangle. Well, I've never seen Strangle on Naga, but yeah, that's also good to mention, Sordy. That's true. Yeah, Naga has Strangle, actually. So, and note... Oh, this is a nice note here, guys. If there are 2 Nagaise with a Deceit Aura, okay, they just cancel themselves. So... Actually, we will use normal normal speed, okay? So if you have a Naga and your opponent has a Naga, normal speed is applied, okay? So no deceit aura on the battlefield. Remember, this is very important because also sometimes I'm not saying that I still do this kind of it's not actually a mistake, but it's you have to pay attention to what's happening on the battlefield because sometimes people just say, oh no, wait, there's another Naga. I was just playing the turn under the seat aura, but I was wrong because my opponent has a Naga too. So normal speed is going up, and there you go back here to the people sometimes running not 1 speed Naga, but going to like 7, 9. Also, I've seen also 12 speed Naga. So this is like the, let's say, the speed creep, but backwards. To actually, you know, you sometimes want to outspeed opposing Naga if they are both on the battlefield, right? Yeah, we're talking about the last note here. Okay? Now, all the questions, feel free to ask, guys. Let's go, let's go. Oh, everything. Go on. Speed it up. You will probably see Holy Saber in a bit, actually, because there's a lot of sun on my screen. So, if you do 7 SV Naga, you go after the other Naga. That's why. Wait, you're talking about mirror here, right? No, I was just finishing the explanation. I'm catching up with the chat. Give me a moment. Just to know if I can make second question or wait for it. Of going after, because it cancels out. Yeah. Like I said, if there are 2 Nagas, the faster will go first. Yes. Exactly. Yeah, that's why I said that sometimes people are not are trying to outspeed the other Naga, and I've seen also some, let's say that is the range is between like 9 and 12, I believe. Now, I don't know if Turbi is still here, but if you have any comments on this and you want to share with us, that's very nice, guys. This is the time where we can do, you know, questions, answers, and stuff. Oh, now it's increased. Thank you, Sordy, for the update. Sorry. Nice. Guys, people note that. People note the speed creep on Naga has increased. Monka S. Any Monka S in the chat? Oh, well, there are a lot of people, especially high-level players, with multiple Naga, like five or six different Nagaise. That's not my case. I only have a Naga. Saber is poor as fuck. Sorry. You can also, sorry. Teacher is saying bad words. Guys, you have to say, no, not like this. Hi, it's me, high level player. There you go, Stabile. Hey. Some TVs on speed. What do you mean TVs on speed? On Naga? Yes, but I think, well, I haven't done calcs on that, but I think that using SV, if you can, it's better. So you actually don't waste points on TVs, because they're very important. Why would I spend TVs if I can just breed SVs? Yeah, that's also true, Goldie. Yeah, that was my ladder is scales. Oh, that is also true, but actually, I think that there are people that are using different temps when they go on ladder, and then we go on tournaments, I believe. Okay, second question regarding Grumper. Yes, without speed you mean going first under DA, right? Yes. That means anything below 39 will go. Yeah, 39 is the speed that you need to outspeed the one SV. Yes, you don't need to go lower than that, you know, also because you also use Grumper on without aura, right? So you don't want to go like 1 SV with no reason, okay? That's why. Yeah. Wondering what was better between 38 and 40. Okay, oh, for 38 you will go 79, but that's not needed. That's why. Can I go lower to underspeed opponent Grumper? That's also true. Yeah, you can. Oh, yeah. That was the other question. Good question there, Reiner. Good question. Yes. You still want to outspeed Calabas outside of the sea aura? Prodi does. Good question. Yeah, that was a good question. Yup. Yeah, I mean, these are, the numbers that you have to take in consideration, guys, okay? Because people then started customize them, adapt them based on what they want to do with the TAM, right? So these are, the generic numbers. But 38 speed Grumper loses to regular Grumper. Outside of this order, I wouldn't do it. That's also a very nice point, Voldy. That's good. That's good. So, by playing a 38 speed Grumper, you have the advantage of going before your opponent, right? But you will go after without the seed aura. It means that you will get a mud shower in the face before you can hit your opponent, right? And we have a Bennett saying that you got a Grumper with speed investment. Okay. That's also fair. I mean, I said that, generally you don't want to use TV's investment because they're pretty important. But like I said, a very high level players like Bennett, experienced players, they're definitely able to customize more and more, guys. You just have to go deep into the team building. But these are the bases, guys. And, the little magical numbers that we can give you. Of course, in Sipanku, we will be working on that a lot because everything basically will change. Well, not everything, but a lot of things. So I just bought the wrong one. Monka ass. Oh, Monka D, and hello, Saga, hello, welcome in. In time for, we're almost done actually. We're at the final, is the final, right? Oh, we have that's the glossary actually. After that, we have the, what is SV, TV, Quetzal, Pijab, and DA. Yeah, nothing actually special, okay? So, if you have some other questions, feel free to ask because, like, for now, this is basically all. People clap. Guys, people clap. Yes, I want some people clap to Sorty, especially. He did this, like, very, very quickly, actually. He made a lot of effort, and to give you, the first basis for the info, great lesson. Oh, really, oh my god, people clap. Thank you, guys, thank you. Of course, like, great lesson, sorry, well done, thank you. Oh my god, guys, don't make me cry. Okay, I'm not showing my face now because it's Ollie Saber. Give me a moment. Guys, Bible Thump in the chat. Bible Thump, it's sad music. Do you see that? Sad music, Bible Thump. Monka ass. So, yeah, you can find the slide in speed, guys. There you go. Let me put the screen back.